What are you doing there, mate?
Well, after my crash at Alton wore out, or wore off, should I say, the held. So just paint this white first of all, and then with a thin black line, just to fool the eye and trick the camera really. And it has this little sticky out thing at the side. So again, it's just you can't see two sides at the same time. So as long as it, you see that, and then you see something which is very similar the other side.
Oh, look, Dave the Leatherman went to all the trouble when he shortened your legs of taking the H off.
Yeah, and then replacing it over there. But that's what Dave's good at, repurposing stuff like that instead
Attention
of just
to detail.
attention to detail, and just a lot of people would just cut it off.
So you got this pack of easy dyes, a few different colours, so it does your race suit, and the blues are for your coaching suit.
Particularly good because very strong pigment. Yeah, otherwise if you use other dyes, they tend to be, you need 20 coats to get a layer up. But here, like, that's one coat, one heavy coat of white on black, and it's white. So they're very strong and really good, really good. They're slightly rubberized as well when they dry. A really interesting material.
And what have you done there?
Well, the white's just about dried up now. So what I'm going to do is roughly marked out where I'm going to go up to with the black. Touch up a few pieces.
Is this where Dave's done a repair, where this stitching is?
Well, yeah, it was here. It worn through the stitches there. It was just had a bit of a tiny gap. And there was another hole somewhere up here, and I can't even see where he's done it. And the elastic here had worn through, so he's repaired that as well.
He's a marvel, isn't he, Dave the Leatherman?
You just can't tell, it's brilliant.
Mind you, he is working with a great product.
Of course. Mike Edwards. A lot of it is how you load the brush up. If you don't put enough product on, it doesn't sort of sink into the pores. So you've got to be confident in how much you put on. No, it's not too far off. Again, it's just to do that tricking of the eye. You've just got to put enough on to make it look something like what it was. That's what it did look like, but basically that much of it was worn off. So we've just recreated it with paint. So you see the held now. And again, blur your eyes slightly and it disappears.
I think you've done an excellent job, dear.
Thank you, Val. Well, it's not the shine, it's the vibrancy of the colour. This now looks almost beige where it should be red. So at least even though it might not have the same pop as the other side, it will look considerably better.
I bet everyone thinks you get new leathers after every time you've crashed, don't they?
My name isn't Mark Marquez. Yeah, it just helps that last little bit to repay the sponsors for all their help and support. You can just see the difference in that side and that side. That's what it was, and that's what it kind of is now. Now it's got a shine at the moment because it's actually wet, but the paint, it tries to leave a gloss finish, but because the surface is so absorbent, it goes more like a satin, I suppose, at the end of the day. It's like a suede, yeah. So what we'll do is put plenty on, let it soak in, let it dry up a bit, and then give it another couple of coats. In first coat, it looks considerably better, but you can see how glossy it is there because that's sort of more original, and the paint's sitting on the surface, where here where the surface has been taken away and you're down to sort of the material itself, it's soaking it up. So this will take a couple of coats to get it to be something like this. It's never going to be brand new again, but it's going to be a lot better than it was. Scuffs like on the edges here. Every little helps. Now on the back, there's bits all over because I slid on my back for quite a while. And it was fast. It was like I don't know, 70, 80 mile an hour get off. With a long slide, because it was a low slide, not a high slide. So you fairly quickly at the speed where you go down, that's where you start sliding at that speed. And again, it's just trying to trick the eye at the end of the day. Yeah, again, it's just to pop out the bad damaged part of the leathers. Again, it doesn't have to be fantastic, it's just that old chestnut trompe l'oeil. This damaged portion of the white sticker, just to kind of make it as bright as I can get it. Again, when you zoom in and you get really close, it's fairly obvious, but a blind man on a speeding horse ain't gonna spot it. And again, it doesn't need much to trick the eye.